Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to you all. Welcome back to FELSBRUNN. I am Farmer Minn. It is a not too shabby of an evening. As you can see up on the horizon, all the trees have been cut down. All the trees have been removed and sold. So right now, let me get down to the dirt here so you can see it. 584,023 euros in the bank. That is not too bad. That is a big job. Not something that I want to do anytime in the near future. But, hey, it paid off pretty good. And we made some good coin off it. Anyways, there's been a lot of development here on FELSBRUNN. Big changes. I got some bad news for you. Very bad news for you. Except for one person, Richard. He probably thinks this is good news. Sophie came back. Yep, Sophie came back. Decided there is more to life than a weeder. And I said, well, Sophie, I got some news for you. You ain't going anywhere near my weeder. You're on your own, woman. Yep. So that ends that. Divorce proceedings, divorce auction is going to commence here in the near future. Yeah, we just, I'm sorry. I just couldn't handle it. But the good news is we agreed on a settlement. We agreed that all the time that she was gone, I had to take care of the bed and breakfast. I had to take care of the farm. I had to do all the work. So, being that she comes from a pretty lofty family, we agreed on a settlement. I am leaving the farm. Yeah, I said, you can have the farm. That's fine, Sophie, you can have the farm. I will go on my merry way. I will find something else. It'll just, you'll just have to make a settlement. So we agreed that she is going to keep this farm. I think she has to sell it. I think she's going to sell it, and new farmers are going to be moving in here and taking over because I am out of here. I am out of here like a herd of turtles. So, excuse me, with that said, we got to get ready for the auction. But we have a few things to do before the auction begins. One thing to do is, as you saw, KJ Wiggums, my good friends from KJ Wiggums Trucking, they are here. They are loading up cows right over there as we speak. We are getting rid of the cows. No more cows for me. So they're going to haul them off to, actually, you know what? I don't even know where they're going. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe make a prime rib, a T-bone, I don't know, or they're going to live happily ever after and eat some more grass. I don't know. But KJ Wiggums is here. They are doing that. Before the auction can start, we have a few things to do. We have some silos to empty. We have some manure to get rid of. We have some silage over here to get rid of. Other than that, everything else is kind of going to say the same, milk to sell. So we got a lot of projects to do before we can start, and I don't know where to begin. I suppose silo would kind of be the obvious thing. Let's just hop back into John Deere here. Let's just hook up the temperature. Yeah, I think Sophie's moving into a little condo in town. From the last I heard, thinking about getting a job down at some. I don't know if I would call it a gentleman's place. I guess where gentlemen hang out. I think that's about all she can do now these days, But it's okay. It's okay. I wish her well. No hard feelings. Be quite honest with you, I've had a good time here since she's been gone. But life goes on. That's kind of a problem. How am I going to get? Underneath that one? Let's see. Let me just unhook this. So, anyways, I got to get the silos emptied, and like I said, I got to get the manure. Do something with the manure. I don't know. Can we sell manure? I don't even know if we can. That's a good question. I'll have to think about that. I think you can. Can you sell manure? We got to be able to sell manure. Let's see. Which one's manure? Silage, grass, hay. No, you can't. I can't sell manure or slurry? Oh boy, that's a bummer. I was hoping to sell some manure. I suppose what I could do is get myself a manure spreader and just fill it all up. I suppose I could do that, but I was hoping to sell it. Because here's kind of the goal. The goal is to do a little redo, a little refresh kind of thing. In order to keep things exciting, in order to keep things interesting, a little redo is in order. Let's see, wheat, barley. Now, the question is, what do I do with this crops? Do I sell it or do I keep it? Now you're going to ask, well, where are you going to keep it? If you're selling an auction and getting out of here, where are you keeping it? Well, that's good news. Let's see, what is barley? Barley is $9.15 and rising at Port Northwest. I do have some oats too, and I got some soybeans. I got barley, oats, and soybeans. You know what? I think I'm going to keep it. I think I'm going to keep it. So then you're going to ask, well, where are you taking it to? Where are you keeping it? Well, I'll tell you what. Part of the settlement that Sophie and I, basically Sophie and her dad that I agreed with, is that I would get a share. Because I was entitled to a share of this farm, you know. I worked here for all this time. Kept the bed and breakfast alive, you know, did all this good stuff. And so I got a little share, and with my share, I bought myself a new farm. I did. I bought myself a new farm. Up kind of on the mountainside. I bought myself a new farm, and I am going to go and settle down and start over and be happy. I am getting rid of the cows. I am getting rid of the chickens, because this is a sheep and pig farm. So I got to be excited about doing that. The horse with no name, matter of fact, is going to school. Yeah, he's going to camp. So he will come back in the near future when I can get settled down and I can get things up and running for him. So horse with no name is coming back. Bacon, don't worry about Bacon. Bacon has already moved. He is happy in the mountainside. He is he's excited. He's a happy dog. He is a very, very happy dog. And well, he loves it. Got a little pond there. He's got a little lake he can go swimming. Yeah, Bacon, he loves it. And believe it or not, I can feed Bacon again. Yeah, yeah, Bacon is hungry. He's eating again. So that's a good sign. Come on there, Cracker. So what the plan is for today, David had a few odds and ends here on this field to finish up. And I said, David, don't even bother. Just take the tractor back and park it. So he's taking a couple days off, and he'll be back once we get settled. But with that said, let's go up here. I'll show you the new place. I'm kind of excited about the new place. It is a dandy of a place. And I don't know well, I know Bacon. I know a lot about Bacon, but raising pigs and raising sheep, I guess it'll just come to us. We'll just have to go with it and get ready. But here's kind of the thinking, and here's the reason why. And I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. I've talked to many people, and I think a lot of people have kind of the same thoughts, that getting a little bored, maybe getting a little down about it. You know, we're kind of, you know, waiting for mods, waiting for maps, and it's hard to keep the enthusiasm alive. So in an attempt to keep enthusiasm alive, in an attempt to try something new, I just don't want to just say, hey, I'm done, I quit, because, you know, there's no maps out to play yet. So I'm kind of waiting for that. So we gotta wait for a map to come out before we can really do anything. So in the meantime, before a map comes out on the PS4, we'll just try to keep things a little bit exciting, do things a little different, maybe a little different game style, maybe a little different gameplay, and that's what we're going to attempt to do here. Sophie had perfect timing, absolutely perfect timing for Sophie to come back and call her quits and give me some money. That's right, give me some money. So what I'm going to do is I am going to empty all these silos. I'm going to clean up the farm. We're going to have an auction. I'm going to sell all my land and pay off all my debt, and hopefully I have a few extra bucks left over, and then I can start again. I gotta buy a field, maybe some equipment. I don't know if I'm gonna keep a tractor. I might keep a tractor. I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. Look at this big mountainside here. This farm came up for sale, and I said, boy, I like that up there. I kind of want it. So I said, I'm taking it, and I wasn't quite sure how I was gonna pay for it. But, come on, tractor, make it up the hill. Make it up the hill, man. You can do it. I never know what the sign said. What does the sign say? Oh, well, that's that Plums. That's that Plums. Yeah, that's Golfcart's Plums there. They have the same sign downtown. But right up in here. So I'm looking forward to it. Bacon and I really don't have a home yet. There is no home on this property. But we got some chairs, and we got the doghouse. So here kind of it is. It's oh, look at that. That is a gorgeous sunset picture up there, isn't it? That is nice. That is absolutely lovely. Hey, there's a castle in the background too. So let's head back to the silo here. And I'll give you a little tour. I'll give you a little tour of the new farm. We got a little silage bunker there. We got a shed, grain storage building there. That's kind of nice. We got a little pond here. Got a little pond. Gotta have a pond. Gotta have a pond. Oh, where's Bacon? Bacon's around here somewhere. Bacon. Oh, he's probably back there. And then we have some non-existent sheep here. Yep, gotta get some sheep. I'm gonna do pigs, bacon, and wool. We'll go for bacon and wool. And then you gotta be careful not to drive off the cliff. So there's no late night drinking and farming going on here. You really, really, really gotta be careful. I already got the solar panels moved up here. My 3 solar panels. Yep, they are up here. So that is good news. So we didn't want to waste any time with any kind of hourly money generator there. But I figured I was going to sell it, but I thought, hey, if we have some pigs, we're going to maybe need it. So that's why I kind of thought we'd just keep this, even though the price was kind of going up. Not too bad of a price. So, yeah, the little workshop there, the solar panels are over there. Like I say, you got a little lime tank here. That's kind of nice. Got our hay loft here. That was already in here. Kind of nice. I did a little bit of work on the roads and stuff, but everything here. And then pigs are here. So, yeah. Kind of a nice little cozy cliff top farm, I think. Got a little driveway down there, but that one's a little more treacherous. That one is not as forgiving as some of the other ones. But we'll get some bacon in here. That's going to be awesome. Bacon. Speaking of bacon. Hey, there's bacon. Hi, bacon. Yeah, I sit out here. Bacon's got a little house. He likes to roam around here. I got my chairs. Life is good. Bacon. There you go, Bacon. You can finally have some food, buddy. Oh, eat up, big guy. Yeah, he loves it up here. Absolutely loves it up here. So, this is our new farm. This is our new home. We're gonna settle down. We're gonna have some fun. And who knows? Who knows? Maybe we can meet some other little lady farmer. You never know. You never know. A guy can dream, can he? But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. All right, right now, right across from the waterfall. Isn't that nice? I'm not so thrilled about the mountain road. Whoa, easy there, tractor. I'm not so thrilled about the mountain road going up there, but we can make it work. We can make it work. So, with that said, I'll stay quiet here, folks. But nobody really driving around. With that said, I think what I'm going to do is all I have to do tonight is get these silos emptied, get the milk sold, and then somehow load up the silage, because we're going to sell that silage that Golfcart Jockey brought down for us a long time ago that we never used. And KJ Wiggums will be hauling away the cows. The chickens will be the Campbell's soup truck is coming by. They're going to pick up the chickens, and yeah, we'll just have to go from there. But anyway, I think maybe what I'll do is I'll get the silos empty, get the milk sold, all that good stuff, and then I'll see you tomorrow morning for the auction. And then we can kind of make a game plan of what to do. Like I said, I'm going to sell all the fields too, so then we can be in the market. It's just part of the agreement that Sophie and I had. And you know what? When you can do that, then you can kind of have a new start, a new beginning. And I think that'll work out pretty good. So something, farm some land that we haven't farmed before. Some different sites, different sceneries, but it's be all good. But anyways, I'll see you bright and early in the morning, and I'll let you know how the night went. Good morning, friendly farmers. I gotta tell you, I am a little tickled today. I am overjoyed. Thanks to all the fine messages as I am wrapping up recording this. This fine and outstanding Friday morning, the disabled collision camera mod is out. Man, I tell you what, it's hard to believe that somebody can get so excited over one little mod, but I did. I absolutely love that mod. That is just outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. But here we are. It is 6:49, not even 7 o'clock in the morning. This is how this is going to go. Here's what I did. I got the barley, the soybeans, and what else did I have? Wheat, I think. Let me just double check now. Yeah, I had barley, oats, and soybeans. They are all transferred up to the new location in the silo system there. I also forgot I had 109,000 liters of straw. So if we go over to straw, I got that transported up and put into the silo as well. So that is all done. The milk has been sold. I had like 19,000 liters of milk. So that was a pretty good penny there. The cows and the chickens have been shipped out. Shipped on to better pastures and better chicken coops. And so they're all gone. So the farm is looking kind of empty. We have a few things here left. But I'll tell you what, the new farmers, they can have it. They can have it. I'm done. I'm done, I tell you. A few bales here. There's some totes here they can have. I didn't get anything done with the silage because I thought I could just use the chute maker, and I couldn't. It wouldn't budge. I mean, that thing was solid as a rock. The manure is still there, but I think I might have time between I leave here and the new owners that I can maybe get that out of there. So that's not a foregone conclusion yet. But this is the way this is going to work. It's going to work actually pretty simple. I have a couple options. Number one, I could take all this stuff down to the store, and that would be a lot of trips, and I'm not really into that. And then think about it. If you have an auction, you got to pay a commission anyways, right? So let's just go through the list, and here's what we're going to do. Now, I am thinking, I don't know, before we start, I was thinking about keeping the 6M. The 6M and a loader and the bucket. I think that's might be a fair thing. I gotta have something. I tell you. So I'm thinking I might keep this, because if I look, in a medium-sized tractor, what, I could just go for something different. I could do that. I could do a case. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Fresh start. We'll get rid of it. We'll get rid of it. I think the only thing I'm going to keep this container here, because I gotta have a water container up at the farm for animals. And I might keep the, no, I wasn't going to keep the straw blower. I was going to go with the other one there too. So I don't need that. So I think everything's going to go. Everything's going to go. We're going to start fresh. We're going to start new. We're going to do something a little different. Keep the enthusiasm alive. So here's how this is going to work. We're just simply going to sell everything. Tractor gone. Mahindra gone. Well, the forklift is the stores. That's gone. See ya. Didn't really use you. Hey, that's gone too. Hey, there's that cotton bale trailer. Didn't need that. Don't need that. Plow. See you later, buddy. Cultivator by Cedar. Holy cow. You know what? Thinking about it, I had a lot of stuff that I accumulated over the time. That's gone. Fertilizer, gone. Some of this stuff I might need again, but I'm going to try to do something a little bit different down the road. So, yeah, we'll just kind of go with it. Like, I'll probably need this, but I'll just get something else. Chainsaw we'll keep. We'll keep the chainsaw. Like I said, this also works. This container also works for water, so we'll keep that. That's going to go bye-bye. Yeah, we don't really need this one here. We'll get rid of the loaders. Holy cow, man. The auctioneer is taking a big commission. I understand that. But you know what? That's fair. That's fair. They work hard. I attend a lot of auctions throughout the year. I really do. Large sheep pasture. Can't sell that. So I think that's it. Everything else is here, good to go. Solar panel, yep. Fuel tanks, everything else, pond, lights. That's it. So how do we end up? We end up with $1,454,898. All we have left is a water container. Oh, for crying out loud! The farm is empty, ready for new owners. New owners, I tell you. Now. Here's the next thing we're going to do. We're going to sell 19. See you later, field. Bye-bye. All that work making that one big field for one big cotton harvest. But you know what? Down the road, if you ever wanted it again, it's all put together. Gone, and 16. Gone. All that stays with the farm. I can't touch that. I can't do anything with that. So there's the map. It looks a little different than the last time because I did some changes on here and kind of went back to a fresh start. So all we have is our little land over here, our little mountain cliffside. So we have $3,300,066 in the bank. Now the next thing we got to do is go over. We owe $2,690,000. So tell you what, we will wipe that down to zip. Wipe that down to zip. Now here's kind of the goal that I'm thinking of as I get my my thumb a little sore here. I really got myself in a pickle doing this last time by just keep going to the bank, going to Silversteed Credit Union and saying, hey, I need some more money, man. Holy buckets, come on. I'm going to try not to do that. I want to see if I can get by without having to go to the credit union. really at all. I think if I did some field flipping, maybe, then I would do that because that gets paid back right away. But we're going to try to make a go of it here. And like I said, this is going to go on until, holy cow. You know, they should have like a pay all button. Or in bigger increments. You know, like in the multiplayer, you can transfer money in all those increments. Why can't you pay back in all those increments for crying out loud? It's not like the bank is saying, hey, no, you got to take, you know, we don't want your money. Wow. What do you think about it? That's a lot of money. So you think about it, what do we do for that money? Well, you know, we did poplars, we did cotton, we did trees, we did the normal crops. We've done some animals here and there. Yeah. So now I understand that this dollar amount here is not completely 100% accurate, but I think it's fairly accurate to where we were. I mean, the last couple of times we did that huge cotton field, we made money there. We did the trees, made a bunch of money there. So we did do a bunch of stuff, and I think for the most part we can kind of say that it is, you know, fairly accurate. The milk made a lot of money last night. The cows, I mean, we had a lot of money in cows. So they brought in a lot of income. So we have more money than I was ever expecting. I thought we were going to have maybe a couple $100,000 at the end of this. But me and the container trailer here are ready to go. So now the question is, what do we do? What do we do? Sheep and pigs. So we're going to need corn for the pigs. I don't think there's any corn on the map. No. Look at that. No corn. No corn at all. Not one thing of corn. Yeah, we got soybeans, we got canola, we got sugar beets. Yeah, this is all oat. Corn is kind of an orange. Yeah, there is no corn. There is no corn on the stinking map. Well, that's not a good way to start. So here's our farmstead right up in here. So let's try to do something different. Let's because you think about it, we started off right here, so we farmed that. And then we farmed this. We did 33 one time. We farmed all this. We farmed all this. So let's try to do something a little different. So the question is, do we buy something? Or do we go to work? Do we do a contract? What is the best bet? So we have, on the whole map, there's only, between the removed tops, there's 27 and 24, which is sunflowers and wheat, it looks like. So could buy ourselves a combine, go do some work there. How do they look for fertilization or anything? None. Zip. Nada. I tell you, this might be a little bit tricky. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I think no matter what we do, let's go down to this store. Let's go down to Kramer's. I'll talk to him. And let's make a plan of action down there. I got to get out of here. It's kind of depressing here. Well, I really can't pull you with me, but we'll have to come back and get that. Maybe I should have kept one tractor. I don't know. I don't know. I'll see you down at Kramer's here in a little bit. All right. Made it down to the store. Talked to Big Papa C. I spent some money. I did. I bought a Case Maxim with a Stoll front loader bucket and a Flegel tipper trailer. Just something different, something new. I was going to buy the Deutz, but the Deutz does not have a front loader attacher on it, so that kind of made me a little discouraged. But I figure I upped the horsepower here, so this is going to be our workhorse. This is probably going to do everything for a little while. I also bought a Rust-O-Mash combine with the bigger header. It does work. The auger is long enough. It does work. I just like this header because it has its own trailer. It's kind of the only thing. And, you know, something different, something new. So, we have this basic equipment. We still have $281,000 in the bank. I'm disappointed. There's no corn. That just kind of really sucks. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So now the question is where to start, what to do. Don't really have a lot of money to be going and buying fields and starting from scratch. So I'm thinking if we look at the map, which is kind of depressing. Absolutely. Hey, how you doing? I talked to her the other night, Leonie. Yeah, she's a nice gal. She's a nice gal. You just never know. Last time I did this, look at the pickle that I got in. Anyways, so we only have 2 fields that are ready to be harvested now. 27 sunflowers and 24, which is wheat, I think. Wheat. Neither one of them have any fertilizing state on them, so it's not like they're going to be good to go. But if we did both of them, we got 204 and 292, so we need 4, 5. We need, well, I need 204. What did I say? 204, 292. So that'd be 496. So 500,000 that we would need to get both of those fields up and running. So we'd borrow the 500,000, go do the 2 fields, and then immediately pay it back is kind of the theory. That's an option. Plus, I have to buy a sunflower header, but I don't think they're that bad. I could get a decent corn header here. I could either get this one here. 3.4. I'd go with the 6. We'll go with the 6. Well, 19 or 45. 3.4. I don't know. How big is my my header here? Is that 6? Oh, that's 9. Oh yeah, so we could probably go with the 6. Might as well. I go do that. I could buy that. Go do that. I got to borrow the 500,000 to buy those 2 fields, and we can do that. That's a start. At least we can get going with something. For crying out loud. So. Yeah, let's just do that. There's nothing wrong with that. We can get crops in the field. I'm gonna make this black. Get crops in the or harvest some crops, get them stored. Nothing wrong with that at all, and we'll be good to go. So let's see. Let's take the cased magnum. We'll go to the sunflowers first. Take the cased magnum here. We'll head down to that field, the sunflower field. I'll have to walk back, get the combine and the header, and then I can start. Coming. I'm kind of doing this. I'm kind of doing this backwards. We built the farm all up, so we started from pretty much nothing. Built the farm all up, and now we're kind of going back to starting from nothing again. It's a weird feeling. You know what I mean? A weird feeling. But to keep the enthusiasm, to keep the excitement there, we'll just try to do something a little bit different. Otherwise, what do? You just hang it up and just play the waiting game. I don't want to do that. That's no fun. I enjoy the game too much. And, hey, you can at least have some fun with something. So we'll park this here. I'm going to walk back to the store. I'll call Silver Steed on the way. And we'll hopefully get these 2 things done. So what I was thinking is, soybeans are up to $1,700. We've got 18,000 liters of soybeans in storage. They are worth more, right? 18,000? 18,000, yeah. Oh, crap. Why did I open up the header? What was I doing? Sorry, white car. My bad. They're worth more than sunflowers, so we could swap out the sunflowers for the soybeans, sell the soybeans, keep the sunflowers for the pigs. We could do that. There is nothing wrong with that at all. Is kind of my theory behind that. So at 1,700, we'll get something. I mean, it'll go pretty good. Let's go down the road. Why are you stuck, Combine? Oh, did I hit the wrong button? I was doing something there. Oops, hit the wrong button. Oh, I know what's going on. Oh crap, I haven't called Silversteed yet. Oh, that's what I was doing. Okay, what did I say? 500,000. Yeah, I forgot to do that real quick. Can't combine the field if we don't own it, for crying out loud. Well, we're gonna borrow 500. Oh yeah, we were gonna borrow 500 and then pay the 500 back. That's what we were gonna do, and we'll have it back by midnight, so we shouldn't have any interest payment either. And then let's go in here. And we'll get 27. We'll buy that. Yep. And we'll buy, oops, 24. Okay. They're both done now. That's much better. Finally get with the program. But I'm still kind of wondering, why isn't the combine moving? Why are you... I don't get it. Why is the combine... I can back up. Is it really that gutless it won't run a 6? The combine is not going forward. Oh, for crying out loud. If you won't operate... You seriously won't operate a 6-row header? You've got to be kidding me. Really? You're that gutless, you piece of Nova 330 garbage? What? You seriously are not going to run a 6-row header. What am I doing wrong? I feel like an idiot here. The combine moves just fine with the header up. No, they won't go forward with the header on, with the combine on. With it off, it goes just fine. That's basically telling me this combine is a piece of junk. Am I missing something? Really? Nope. If I turn the combine on, header goes down. The combine does not move. Hire a worker does not go. There's something seriously wrong here. Man, I tell you what. This is not a great way to start. Not a great way to start at all. Why won't it work? I have never had that problem before. It will not run that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe somebody knows what I'm doing wrong, because I do a lot of things wrong in life. That drive. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why wouldn't you? Do I have to go either buy a different combine, or do I have to buy a 3-row header, 4-row header? I left the header there, thinking that I'm going to trade in the combine. But what am I going to do? What am I going to get? I already buy the bigger combine. Boy, you know how much money I'm going to have to do? I could do a lot of contract work with the combine, I suppose. I could. That was not my plan, though. But I suppose I'll have to do some more combining work to pay for the, or do some contract work to pay for the combine. Plus, then it works better with the header, anyways. I suppose. I was just trying to save some money. $105,000 for this piece of crap Nova 330 combine. Note to self: never buy the Rostomash Nova 330 combine ever again. Nope. Am I gonna lose any money on this thing? Yeah, I did. I lost $10,000. Wow. Lesson learned. Lesson learned, I suppose. Anyways, maybe that's a sign not to buy a Rostomash. Because here's one I was going to buy, $299. But look at that. That's $299,000. I could buy the Activa. I could buy that one, $202. The New Holland 150, the case. I wonder if the case would run either one of those. I wonder if the case. I got a case tractor. I wonder if that would run. If that auger would work with the 1660. It's a lot less expensive. $145 compared to, well, $299 or $202. 306 horsepower. 190 horsepower. None of that. You know, I really don't look at the horsepower of the combine, but in real life, it does make a big difference. You wouldn't believe it, but it really, really does. A huge difference. 202,000. I got 334. I'm gonna go. Wide tires? Hey, you can have wide tires. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with the Massey Ferguson. Whoops, I didn't want to buy 2 of them, for crying out loud. There you go. We'll try this. We'll give this a shot. This might work out okay. Nice looking combine. I kind of like it. Yeah, it looks good. This should have no problem with both the header or the... and it cruises. Look at that. Holy bucket, for cruising. Anyway, I think now we're getting long after my big mishap and the combine purchasing there. That was a good kick in the butt, I tell you. Not good. Not good. Not how I wanted to start. You know, I think it all kind of went downhill with the map. I wanted corn. That's kind of what I was thinking, corn. And then overnight, when everything kind of went from cultivation to planted to, you know, to growing, no corn. No corn. No need to have any corn. So in hindsight, maybe should have went for grass or something else. I don't know. I don't know. But we'll do what we did. We'll do these 2 fields. We'll combine them. We'll keep the crop, and then probably sell the soybeans, and then kind of make a game plan for there. My game plan was to get piggies and sheep up and running. But you know what? We still got money in the bank. I'll do some contract work and do some harvesting work. There's some see, that worked just fine. There's some fertilizing jobs to do. There's a couple harvesting jobs to do, and what have you. Like I say, yield is not going to be great, but you know, I'm just using it for the crops here. But I'll tell you what, I'll probably get back to you. I'll probably see you next time. Just when I am probably wrapping up this field is when I will see you next. I won't sell anything or anything until we meet again. But anyways, hey, thanks for stopping in today. Thanks for joining us. I sincerely appreciate it. I hope you kind of like the difference in FELSBRUNN. Had to do something a little different. Had to change things up to keep it going. And you know, it is what it is. And I hope you kind of agree with it. And if you don't, well, then that's just too bad. No, I'm just kidding. I always like to do different and exciting things. And you know, the landscaping tool and building farms, it's kind of intriguing to try to do some more different farm work. So that's kind of what I was thinking of. And then when Sophie came back, and yeah, I had enough of that anyways. So it all kind of worked out good. But anyways, have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy it. And hopefully we'll see you soon. But anyways, have a great day, and keep them between the ditches. So long.